players are obviously disappointed, but there seemed to be a real sense talking to them that they understand the highs and lows they've been through this season, and there's still a sense of accomplishment coming back from where they were in January and early February.
Well, I don't think there's any question. I mean, as I told a few of you at some of our press conferences, when it's all said and done, we'll sit down and talk about what they really went through. It was an out-of-body experience. It was for me, for them. I can't tell you how hard those press conferences were. Now that it's over, I can at least say that. Not anything you guys did either. I was always feeling like I was half lying to you and half not telling you and half making excuses. I was so sick of it that I didn't even want to show up at a few of them because I didn't know what to say. But it was way worse than what I did say, and for that I give them a lot of credit. I mean, I can't even tell you how much they had to put up with as far as grinding it. But at the same time, you hate to end it like this because sometimes, like if we would have lost the other night, I would have said, you know what, we played our best and lost. And when you lose like now, I give all the credit to UConn. I really mean that too. I give him way more credit than me. He had him more ready to play than I did. But we didn't play very well, and they were part of the reason. But I can't give them credit for some of those turnovers for touchdowns.
Was it strange that the turnovers were in both halves? I'm sure you were trying to push the buttons to try to get them to snap out of it, but
they were in both halves, but they were in stretches. You know, in other words, that game started. I think at halftime, my assistants told me they had 21 points, 12 or 14 were off turnovers, and a couple offensive rebound putbacks that we don't give up very often. Well, that means our half-court defense was phenomenal. And, you know, I thought we shrunk the court. We did everything we could. They didn't get in the lane much. In the second half, you know, Payne was really tired. And I had to keep him in there, and that was hard. And he was getting knocked around in there pretty good, and that's harder too, you know, when you're tired already. But I don't know. I was disappointed that, you know, both stretches, you know, we were 9 up, and then we just made a couple of crazy decisions, and we just didn't look like come out of a timeout and ran something completely different. That hasn't happened, to be honest with you, all year with subs or no subs.
Did this game